Always great to be joined by Charlie Clark of the Hilton-Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. Always learn something. We're going to learn something in the next week through something the Chamber's got going on. Tell us about the State of the Region.
29th year. It's the 29th year we've done State of the Region. So we just have about 550 of our closest friends over for lunch. It's really a great event. If you want to come and really have a great understanding of what's happening in the community, we have some great
I was going to say,
guests.
Who speaks? Who talks at the State
This
of the
year we
Region?
have Governor McMaster at the helm. He'll be giving our keynote speech, and it'll be really interesting to hear from him as, you know, he's on his way out.
I was going to say, wouldn't it be fun to hear him just go off and just, I got nothing to lose. I'm not going anywhere. I'm done. He's not going to. He'll be good.
But Henry's never been one to really hold back on words either. So especially now. So he's always great to hear his statewide perspective, especially when you look at the growth that's happening in our area and what that means for us. And he'll also probably give us a few hints of what's happening at the state level that can impact us. But in addition to having Governor McMaster, we have a great speaker coming in. We've got Brittany Baldwin. She's a senior advisor to the White House.
Okay.
She'll be coming in. She is tasked with leading the charge for the White House and for the country at that point for the Super Centennial. You know, America turns 250 years old.
We all know that, and it's a really long word
Yes.
to try to describe what whatever it is. But you've been given clearance. We can call it just the Super Centennial and go from there.
Brittany Baldwin has said, you know, it's very difficult. A lot of people can't pronounce it. So it's okay. Super Centennial, and that really fits. I mean, that's something worth celebrating, the 250th birthday of America. And there are lots of local efforts going on with that as well. I mean, there are Beaufort County as a whole Super Centennial Committee that's put together. There's going to be some celebration all over the country.
I say, you guys are going to be in the middle of that probably.
Well, yeah, we tend to find ourselves in the middle of a lot of those things. And it's a great place to be. So we're excited to hear what she has to say and what the nation's going to be doing. And, you know, that really ties into our schools. That's really there. Believe it or not, you know, if you remember back to the bicentennial, many of us do, you had tall ships coming through and some other really cool things happening. They have sort of a traveling Super Centennial that's going to involve our school children. And anytime we can get them learning about history in a fun way, that's a win-win.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Events, we've got an event coming up in December besides the State of the Region next week. But,
well, 'tis the season, believe it or not. Isn't it hard to believe? How did we get to October and November and December? Another great event we do that's community-wide is Sparkles and Spirits. That's going to be happening on December the 12th. We do a takeover of the quarterdeck. And if you want to come out and just really enjoy your community, eat, drink, and be merry with your neighbors and friends, this is a great way to do that.
And it's in December, which is a great time for you northern transplants who have moved down here to go out and enjoy the quarterdeck and take some pictures and send them back to your friends up north and say, this is why.
We're on the balcony. We're out on the deck today for Sparkles and Spirits. But boy, what fun. And Quarterdeck does a great job with pulling out all the stops. We're going to be eating some great food. There's some great auction items. If you're looking for your holiday gift giving, that auction has not opened yet. It will open soon on our website. And it's just fun. I love that this time of year for our community really does become sort of a fall celebration with Concours right around the corner and the oyster festivals and so many fun things. It's really great to be community at this time of year.
We talk often about the weekly, you've got a name for it, get-togethers online.
Oh, we do our monthly Power Hour.
Power Hour.
Yeah, boy, so popular.
But you've spun off of that now.
We have. You know, the Chamber's got a podcast series.
Okay.
And fall is a really great time for listening in. You can get the podcast, the Chamber podcast, the Chamber channel. We do a podcast called 5 Questions With, where we do a deep dive. I just recently did a great interview with Orchid Pallmeyer to talk about what was her time like on Food Network and with Barbecue Brawl and some great big things that she's doing on a national stage. We just bring in leaders and thinkers and ask them all the questions you want to ask them. So you can get that anywhere you get your podcast. Are you a podcast person? I listen to podcasts.
I am not, but although I do one, but I am not, and that's something
fun.
I should do more of.
It's so fun. I do it in the car. That's what I'm learning something as I travel in the car every day, trying to anyway.
There you go. Charlie Clark of the Hilton Head Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. The website for all the information on all of this is
HiltonHeadBlufftonChamber.org.
simple enough. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
We'll be back with more of the WHHI Daily News right after this.